I grew up in like a family that we always cooked. Like as soon as I could reach the counter, I was cooking, and a lot of my first memories were cooking with a lot of the women in my family.
Kate Holochick is a woman who doesn't like to sit still. She grew up in the Granite State and has spent her entire professional career in kitchens, from line cook to bartender, and where her real passion lies, pastry chef.
I know in my heart what works and like what people will be into, but I've always gotten the veto. A lot of people, a lot of men I've worked for want me to play safe. They want me to make the boring cheesecake. They want me to make the molten chocolate cake. I'm like, yeah, but Applebee's does that. Like, I don't need to make that. There's plenty of people doing the basic stuff where I can do the weird stuff. And I want to, carve out that niche market.
So, when the well-known Boston pastry powerhouse found herself out of a job when the pandemic hit, she was ready to start her next chapter, Lionheart Confections, a pop-up model pastry kitchen where her bold personality and flavors can shine uncensored.
I do a lot of bold, fun flavors. It's going to be totally unexpected. And I know a lot of people will say that, but I'm like, I deliver on those promises.
Like this cake, banana spice cake with chocolate chips, salted caramel cream cheese filling, salted caramel buttercream,
chocolate ganache drip, then top with potato chips, pretzel.
Mini Kit Kat Whoppers, Banana Crunch cookie dough bites, Hershey's bar, milk chocolate Frito crumbs, and sea salt.
Like, one of the main things I do with dessert, and like one of my main philosophies in dessert, is like to evoke nostalgic flavors. Like, I feel like, as much as people like the fine dining desserts and the shishi and foams and weird stuff, I'm like, at the heart of it, like, desserts should be nostalgic.
That's where Lionheart's pop-up donuts come in.
So I do like usually a box and usually 4 donuts. And I usually have like some sort of theme going on. Sometimes I don't, but most part I have a theme. And then, I try to do it like once a week, usually on the weekends. And it's just nice that people can come somewhere, grab and go because it's already paid for, and then bring it home.
She even has savory options like the Everything Bagel Avocado Toast Donut and the Beer Pretzel Donut.
And who doesn't want a pretzel? So I literally took my donut dough and like I, made homemade pretzels, and I made the, people use lye, I use baking soda, like water bath, and then I fried it, and it worked.
Kate says she's happy to shed what was often a toxic work environment in the restaurant industry to be her own boss. And so far, the leap has her landing on her feet and bringing smiles to pastry lovers willing to travel for sweets.
I want to show like a lot of the younger women coming up in the industry that, you can be tenacious and you can be strong and determined, and that's like good qualities. My favorite is like when I hand over someone a box of, usually I do 4 donuts in a box, and they just open it and they're like, oh my God, you see them with their phone. I'm like, yes, I did my job.
For Matt and Lauren Berry, the pandemic provided them an opportunity to create a dining experience with no boundaries at a time when people needed it the most.
So, truthfully, it started amidst like me going a little bananas during the shutdown. I was furloughed, and it was like the first time since I was like a young kid that I had not worked like 90 hours and whatnot. So it's kind of like a collection of years and years of like ideas and inspiration that my wife and I had, and we just had the time to kind of put it all together, and it just kind of started on its own. I guess it was a very like natural flowing process.
Dahlia, a nomadic restaurant, is a fine dining style pop-up that has people around the state buzzing.
Well, each event's so different. It's more of like an experience than anything else. And just everything down to the music, the menu, the like physical copies of the menus that you receive, it's all tailored to that event.
Matt and Lauren are a chef pastry duo who met while working at Greenleaf Restaurant in Milford. With Dahlia, they have to put on many hats to pull off these events, teaming up with talented chefs and creatives around the state to take over their spaces for a one-time only performance of food.
we found that the whole like date night, like go see a movie, then go to dinner, is kind of in a weird spot right now. So we kind of thought in the way of how can we put these two together and make it more of an experience than just like going out to eat.
Inspiration for the elegant plates comes from everywhere. A tasting menu inspired by food and art of the studio Ghibli films, to what chefs eat. They've even served up a 10-course fine dining plant-based experience.
We really wanted Dahlia to be a platform for not only us to express our stuff and what we want to show and cook, but also like our talented chef friends. And we have so many talented musician friends and artist friends and craftspeople, and just having kind of like this one place where we can put all of that together and into this cool bigger picture is really something special.